Hi everybody, this is Dan. You all know who I am. And yeah, I guess I'll be answering some questions today. It's so interesting to see the different effects Dan and the new guy are having on the women. It's like they are opposite mirrors of each other. Both are conventionally attractive, and yet the one who is fluent in English is having the most trouble. It really adds to the idea that it doesn't matter what tools you have, it's how you use them that counts. Yeah, there's like a saying, right? Like it's the arrow, or it's the Indian, not the arrow, or whatever. Is that how it goes?
Do you still wear the pink pants?
So I've definitely like switched up my style since then. It was summer, come on guys, like you can be colorful during the summer. Yeah, maybe next spring I'll pull him back out of the closet. We'll see. Dan looks like a player, but he is very mature. You can tell he can go deep. He would be a really interesting person to talk about a number of things. You can tell he can go deep.
Do you go deep, Dan? Or do you go shallow?
That doesn't sound right. I guess I go deep, yeah. Do you go deep? Dan is literally the definition of Korean guys being sneaky. Wasn't that Kyujin? Okay, I'm disappointed in Dan for not choosing Bella. I'm disappointed in Dan too. Why did I not choose Bella? Okay. This is very exclusive. A lot of things happening at once. There's a lot of factors. Lack of sleep. I think we were all drunk. I don't know, it was kind of like feeling like a last minute like love triangle / like drama happening at the end. I think it kind of influenced my decision quite a bit when I found out that like KJ and Bella had something. Just because KJ didn't talk about it at all. And so I think just finding that out just kind of, it was definitely like, I guess new to me. I think it was not shocking, more like surprising, like at the time. Before that, everything was kind of going good up to that point. Like Bella and I had like that boat date and all of that. And then, yeah, when we found out about that, like at the last second, it was just kind of, whoa, like where did this come from? So why did you fumble your bag with Bella? Like I just said earlier, I think just the fact that it was 3 days, which is very, very short amount of time. Obviously the KJ thing was like my first doubt. The second doubt was just like, because the last day was like the only day that I really, really like got to talk to Bella. The other 2 days, obviously she chose, I think like Chan on the second day. She chose KJ on the first impressions day. So I think looking at all of that is just like, I think in my head, I was just kind of feeling that it was like a lack of time for us to really just like get to talk to each other and like know each other more. And so I think when the KJ thing happened, it was just kind of, I guess I was not really sure about whether I really knew Bella or not. And so I think like the whole point of like the last I guess challenge was you know choosing the person where you wanted to get to know more. And I think at that point, you know, Sabrina. I honestly think like what's interesting is like I feel like Sabrina and Bella, in terms of like the hours that I talked to them, it might have been kind of similar. It was a mix of like kind of wanting to get to know Sabrina a bit more, plus I guess not feeling like I spoke to Bella enough on top of the KJ thing.
How did you feel when Sabrina rejected you?
Surprised and let's see, sad. Because I mean nobody likes to get rejected, right?
How sure were you that she would accept?
Because I had heard from the guys that like she had shown interest, and then even looking back at the footage, like she had said herself that like she liked me like on camera a few times. So I think I was like 80% sure.
Did you know that Bella was sad about the KJ situation?
About how KJ hadn't told her. So actually, I think at the time I didn't really know that like Bella was sad about the whole KJ thing. I found out, like we all found out about it. The guys all found out about it after the show when we were on our way back to Seoul. Obviously, I think that would have changed, you know, things if I knew that at that time. I think at the time it was more just like I didn't really want to get caught up in like a drama / like love triangle like kind of thing.
You mentioned that Bella was expecting you. Like you knew Bella was expecting you. What are your reactions to that?
So yeah, I think I said that on the show as well, that like when Minjae asked me that like Bella was expecting me. Again, like this is where the whole I think like the KJ thing came into play. I thought Sabrina would have picked me too, so I thought like both of them would. Yeah, just I think in the heat of the moment, like knowing that like all of this stuff had happened like the night before and stuff like that, I think that just kind of.
Have you spoken to Bella since that bad decision?
Very, very few times. I think we exchanged pictures, but we haven't really had like a one-on-one like sit down, like face-to-face up to this point. So maybe that can happen at some point.
You notice there are a lot of comments saying at the end, you know, Bella didn't get picked because of her race, like she's black, and none of these guys want to date outside of her race, and that was the case for you as well. Some people are accusing that. What's your stance on that?
Well, I think it's kind of funny because like 1 week before, I think when I picked Bella for the challenge, no one was saying that. And then a week after, like everyone obviously like changed their opinions or whatever and kind of like changed targets. It makes me a little bit sad that like people think that, because I think it's not true. I think like everyone on the show, myself included, I don't think we would have been on the show if we weren't aware of the fact that there were going to be other races like on the show. And so what was really funny to me about that was they said the same thing about like, I think like Southeast Asian too, Asians as well, which Sabrina's Malaysian. And so I think it's just kind of funny that like, you know, people would take that narrative. I don't really think that had anything to do with it.
Personally?
Yeah, personally. I can't speak for anybody else, but at least for myself, that wasn't the case.
How was your reaction when you see all those accusations?
Like when I saw all those accusations, I think it was kind of sad. On one hand, I can kind of see where people are coming from. I think on the other hand, like obviously what they don't have is they don't have like context about like what went on behind the scenes. They don't have context on like, I guess, what we were feeling and like hearing. Obviously, like I think if people knew like the full story and like people, I mean, when you take in the context that it was only 3 days, then I think, you know, more people would be understanding of that.
Are you cool with Erica?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I was ever not cool with Erica.
Dan the man, why
Yeah.
did you like my photos but no follow?
Someone said that? I'm sorry,
Yes,
I'll
it
find
was a
out
girl.
I'll find out who you are. Dan, would you date Anna from Rosie Posey?
Ramen or udon?
Ramen.
Netflix or YouTube?
Netflix.
Soju or wine?
Wine.
Sober or tipsy?
I think I prefer myself sober.
BTS or Blackpink?
BTS.
Cereal first or milk first?
Stuff. Cereal first.
Cute or sexy?
Cute.
Boobs or ass?
Ass.
Hips or legs?
Legs.
DKDKTV or Anna Lee? Quickly.
DKDKTV.
Oh, skill or power?
Skill or power? Skill. Come on.
Lights on or off?
Lights on.
Fast or slow?
Slow.
Dry or wet?
Wet.
Big or small?
Big.
Rash guard or bikini?
Rash guard.
Tiffany or Bella?
Bella.
Season 1 or 2?
Season 1.
Ramyun and Chill or Singles Inferno?
Ramyun and Chill.
Why was the hesitation there? Excuse me.
Ramyun and Chill. So everybody, come support the Kickstarter campaign that DKDKTV is running for Season 2 of Ramyun and Chill. Who knows, maybe I'll be there.
Okay.
My go-to pickup line? Usually I just go up to girls and I just say I'm Dan Kim.
I can see why that was